Here's Force 13's regional AU channel with another look at what's making the local weather news. Rain will take part of every state and territory this week, with flooding possible in the Murray-Darling Basin. Low pressure system and cold front interacting with a feed of tropical moisture will cause the northwest cloud band to pass over Australia during this week. Rain will initially fall over Western Australia as the low and front passes over the state, moving eastward. The cloud and rain will also spread into Central Australia, South Australia, before drenching a large area of southeastern and eastern Australia today and Friday. Following this nation-wide soaking, another cloud band and a cold front will deliver some follow-up rain over central and southeastern Australia on the weekend. And as this system tracks eastward, Bureau of Meteorology has issued a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the East Gippsland, the Northeast, the West and South Gippsland forecast districts. And for today, vigorous winds developing over the eastern ranges. Northerly winds will strengthen across the eastern ranges ahead of an approaching front. Winds are then forecast to ease later tonight following the passage of the front, damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour, peak gusts of around 100 kilometres an hour possible over the eastern ranges into the evening. These conditions expected to ease as mentioned later Thursday night. Locations once again under a severe weather warning: Dargo, Force Creek, Mount Hotham, Mount Buddha and Omaya. And there's storms possible. Keeping a close eye on the radar here in Queensland. Bureau of Meteorology cancelled a severe thunderstorm warning for the Channel Country forecast districts around 1:30 a.m. today, and a wind gusts at Ballawa Gasfield 109 kilometres an hour at 5:15 Wednesday. Bureau of Meteorology has flood warnings in place here in Queensland for the Middle Dawson, Ballon, Paru, Bodu, Barcoo, Diamantina rivers and the Cooper Creek. Now we have a look at pressure and instability from 7 a.m. through till Saturday morning around 10 a.m. Bureau of Meteorology earlier today cancelled the severe thunderstorm warning for the northeast pastoral district in South Australia, and a strong wind warning current far west, the upper west, lower west, the central and south central coast. Now this is a bit of footage that I captured from the International Space Station flying down along the east coast of Australia a couple of days ago. For Western Australia, a strong wind warning for the Eastwards coast, and Tasmania's got a strong wind warning for much of the coastal region to that state. Storm probabilities, and the Bureau has in place down in Victoria initial flood watch for parts of the northwest and northeast Victoria. A trough will enter northwest Victoria into Thursday from last night, crossing the rest of the state by tonight. Catchments in the floodwatch area are wet, and as a result of this, elevated river levels. 15 to 25 millimetres with isolated higher falls of 30 to 50 millimetres are forecast for today. Now we have a look at the winds at the 850 millibars level, and 15 to 30 millimetres forecast for Friday in the northeast ranges. And looking at the wind factor, the wind is measured in knots and at the bottom of the screen. Minor flood warning, Victoria's Kaiwa River. Strong wind warning again for the Port Phillip Bay west coast, the central coast, central Gippsland and the east Gippsland coast. Moderate flood warning for the Murray and Edward rivers. Now we have a look at the 12-hourly and 24-hour rainfall outlook, Bureau of Meteorology. There's also an initial flood watch for the New South Wales Northwest, Central West and the Southwest inland rivers, and flood warnings for the Bogan, Lachlan, Murrumbidgee, Murray, Edward and Paroo rivers, along with the Darling River. The rainfall scale is the right hand side of the screen. There's the total forecast, and look at that area in green. At the time of doing this update, 16.1 Sydney, 26 in Darwin, just under 11 in Canberra, a cold one Hobart, 9.2, Adelaide is 12.2, Perth is 9.2, 14.6 in Brisbane, 15.1 Melbourne. So we've got more rain ahead of us, and here's a look at instability for the next few hours. And Force 13's main channel, along with the international team, are very active with 7 tropical systems on the radar. This channel will continue to broadcast the latest information when sighted.